Hey, hey, hey. And today we discuss how to prevent sweating after shower for your hands. And I will kick my feet up, but I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to hurt myself. For your feet, preventing sweating after a shower. So, the number one reason, I'm going to just start at the basics here. If you watch me for the first time or not for the first time, take your finger, hit the middle of the screen where you watch me. That's going to pause you. Hit like for me. We'll appreciate that. It'll help spread to more people. Anywho, yeah. So the number one reason I'd like to think that we take showers or baths, because there's some people that still do the bath. I'm still on team bath, even though I'm a bit more of a fan of showers. We shower, we bathe, we use soap and water together in conjunction. We marry those two together in order to get rid of sweat and funk and odor and the things that cause it. Sweat is a pivotal factor. So what happens when you shower or bathe? And we're going to talk about the shower side of things. Because sweating after you take a bath is a whole nother ordeal. I ain't gonna lie to you. I should know. For your hands, we have to look at, what did you apply? What did you put on after you stepped out the shower? What did you use after that? That's the first thing I want you to look at. Because if you're sweating in your hands and your feet, which I would not kick up here because I don't want to hurt myself. We have to look at, what did you put on? Now, I was raised underneath the moniker, and see, I believe in undoing things and only doing things that work to apply for you, that will work in conjunction with your body chemistry. That way. No greasy lotion on your hands or your feet or your body after a shower if you're prone to sweating, or if you don't want to introduce sweating. It also matters the time of the year. This time of the year is absolutely fine, but you can still be prone to sweat because it depends on where you are, the humidity that is in the state, country, area, region that you're in, right? Okay. Using lotion after a shower is going to induce and increase. It's going to increase it. It is going to increase the likelihood that you're going to sweat in your hands and your feet, because lotion is already formulated, whether it's the thin lotion or the thickums. It is already formulated to moisturize the skin and take the dryness out. So no matter what is causing it, it is created to moisturize your skin. If you're trying to prevent sweating, which is, that's our body's natural way of cooling our bodies off, how God designed it. It's awesome, but sometimes that sweating be getting, you need to, get it out the way. You don't want to have to. I remember those days, hot summer as a teenager, and you been took a shower or bath, and baby, you ain't get out the door good talking about, I'm ready to go somewhere. And you sweating like you need to make a U-turn, reverse, and go take another shower or bath. Like, that isn't good, because you're taking more time to do the same thing that you just did. No using lotion. Number two, if you are going to use lotion, use something like this. That's bodycology, doesn't that? No. Let me explain. This is a body lotion at which has a formulation in which it looks like it's going to be greasy. And it gives the claims of, oh, it's going to be greasy. It's going to be moisturizing. If you look and you see the H word, hyaluronic acid, you're increasingly seeing, if you don't notice, I'm just putting you on to it. they're putting it in more products and saying, making the claims of, this is moisturizing, 10 times more moisturizing. Body washes, 10 times more moisturizing, or whatever number. Yeah. So, although I'm putting this on, perfect angle here. Now, it glistens a little bit, don't it? Okay. When it dries, it looks like it's dry, like it hasn't done anything. Give me a moment. Back. And so when it dries down, you're going to see a glistening glow. But then when you feel it, like, too bad we don't have that feature on live streams or for videos. It looks moisturized, but it feels dry to the touch. And you just saw it absorb into the skin that quickly. That's what we're working with. So although you got rid of the ashiness and the dryness, it now reverts back to it looking dry, although you just applied it. These are the type of body creams and these are the type of body lotions that I recommend using after a shower. Not the where's the EOS? Not the EOS vanilla cash. This is not the time if you're planning to go out or you're planning to not go anywhere and you don't want to sweat in your hands or in your feet. Not the time to use something as greasy and as thick and luxurious and full of butters and full of oils. You need to avoid all greasy type of lotion formulations after a shower on your hands, head to toe, your body, and your feet. Another thing, clinical deodorant will be your best friend. Even if you don't sweat profusely in that area, I still recommend clinical deodorant because wherever you apply it, inner thighs, underneath the girls, your back, wherever you sweat, and you put a little bit of that. I know there's Lume deodorant, however you pronounce it, but I also been hearing mixed reviews and how people say they don't like it on one end and on the other end it's all right, but it don't last that long. Stuff like that. Just all kind of mixture of opinions and experiences. Go with the OG clinical deodorant. Secret, Dove, and I feel like there's another one. Oh, I feel like there's another one. I do. And then for the feet, where do I see? I don't see it. Okay. For the feet, I recommend if you're dealing with sweaty feet, tennis shoes are good. If you're in a tropical area or area in which, you know, you could walk out the door and it's summer and then come back and it's winter time. It's just, you never can really tell from one day to the next how it's going to be. Sweaty feet, any plastic material made sandals, flip-flops, slides, whatever they call them, you know what I'm talking about. That's not a good idea for you to leave the house with or walk around the house with if your feet is prone to getting sweaty, because it's not going to end well for you. It is not. I'm trying to tell you now. And it's going to lead to sweaty feet. I remember the times in which it was sweatiest is where I wore the plastic like squishy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The plastic like sandals, shoes. Crocs, I'm just saying that's not shade. They're kind of made out of a plastic-like material, and it's stretching. While it's convenient, it also makes you more prone to your feet sweating. And sweat is the bacteria that builds up. It just... Who is it? Oh, hi there. It's Sweat. What are you doing here? Well, you didn't use wipes for your shoes, and you're wearing these rubbery plastic silicone material. I'm gonna introduce some odor in here, and so it's gonna smell like corn chips. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't. So try to cotton-based tennis shoes. If you don't want to wear tennis shoes that day, that's fine. Just avoid all the rubbery type, croc material type, plastic type of shoes and flip-flops and slides and stuff like that. What do you do if you wear something that isn't made out of that material for shoes and it still sweats? Feminine, I know it's for your lady parts. Feminine Hygiene wipes, Summer's Eve, Vagisil, FDS, always has a fragrance free if you're concerned about the fragrance. They got it. Take wipes with you. I had to learn to do that. Got out of my feet sweating, and then when I wasn't wearing the rubbery like shoes, which caused you to slip and slide all over the place too. So it's a hazard in more than one way. Bacteria, smelling, and then also you sliding in your shoes, which is not cute because you're prone to busting your behind. You walking and then feminine hygiene wipes, the same one used for your. You could buy 2 packs and designate one for your lady parts and designate another one for sweaty feet and hands. Has always come in handy. Always. If you're going to apply oils, get a dry oil. Hi, Jacqueline. If you're going to use oils after you shower, which could increase your sweat activity, be careful. I would use a dry oil. There are things called dry oils. What are dry oils? Dry oils is an oil that is formulated to put on and absorb quickly, just in the same way as these body creams like apply quickly and absorb quickly, and it feels like it's just dry and it's not doing anything. Dry oils. You can find it in places like the beauty supply store. There's this brand, I can't think of the name now. They have a shea butter that smells really good. A cocoa one smells it smells like they just extracted it straight from the cocoa bean. And then there's other scents. A dry oil is your best friend to put on after a shower for your hands and your feet. Although it is dry, I still suggest applying it in layers. 1 drop, put it through your hands all the way through, feet too, all the way in between the toes too. Then go in with your second helping and do the same thing, and your third helping and the same thing. I got more videos like this where I'm giving out all types and sharing all types of hygiene advice. And normally I would say it's on either side, but this is vertical, so it will be on the top or the bottom for your enjoyment. And I suggest having a healthy snack to go along with it. Until next time, love you.